Hey friends, this is Sketch Dirt and I'm Marla. I'm so glad you're here. Today we are drawing slime bubble letters for Halloween. So to get started, today we are drawing D, E, and F, and I'm taking a thin black marker and just outlining all the details of the slime and the letters. The size of the box around the letters is 2 inches by 5.5 inches wide. I wanted to use a size that would basically whatever size you make. This size works like a little bigger, a little smaller, whatever size you make this your letters. This is about like a medium size, and so I wanted to pick a size that basically would work for a decent range of letters depending on how big you want to make yours for your drawing. So I'm going through, I'm outlining everything. I'm not putting in a lot of detail yet. As you can see, I've left all my pencil marks on. That's how I draw. I just definitely want to show how I draw and how I work. I've never been the type of artist who can just pick up a marker and just start freehand drawing. Maybe you are. I really admire people who can do that. But I'm the type of artist, I love to pencil things in. I love to, as you can see, the lines, there's a lot of lines. Like I like to feel it out as I'm drawing. I'm taking the marker, I'm markering everything in, and then I'll go through and just erase all the pencil marks. And so the reason why I do that is just so you can see, like I like to show you that there's a lot of different ways that you can draw your artwork, and there isn't a right or a wrong way. I remember when I went to art school, there was this kind of odd like saying that if you're drawing and you have like a bunch of sketchy lines as opposed to one solid line, that it meant that you're not confident as an artist. And that's not true. That's ridiculous. You draw how you like to draw, and that's what's going to work out best. And also, drawing the way you like to draw is what keeps you coming back. It keeps you motivated, it keeps you drawing, and then definitely to look at other people's work, to see how they draw, to see how they make illustrations and their artwork, and then incorporating that into your artwork that's just how you grow as an artist. You just kind of like, that's how you move through and develop and get better. You have to start somewhere. So what I've done is I took a thick black marker and outlined the letters and the slime, and I'm taking a neon green marker and coloring in all the slime areas. This slime has a lot of details, like it's got a lot of bumps and thin areas. And it was just easier to color that in first before I started coloring in the letters here. And as you can see, I got pretty excited to get going, and I just started coloring in the orange letter and forgot the letter D, but I will come back to that in a second. As I'm going through here, you can see how like it's just a lot easier to color that big solid orange shape as opposed to coloring in the orange first and then coloring in the slime areas. But that's just me. Like that's how I felt about it. When you're doing your artwork, that's why you practice. That's why you try a bunch of different options and see what works out best for you. See what makes your drawing look the best. Like that's the fun part of drawing, or at least that's my favorite part of drawing. Like I love practicing, like because I discover so many new things to try and keep doing. So I'm coloring in this purple E, and as you can see, I messed up. I got super excited. I start coloring it orange, and I just took the purple marker and just colored over it. If you do something like that, give it a chance. Don't throw it out right away. Give it a chance to correct it. If it's a really bad mistake, sure, and you're really unhappy with it, throw it out and start all over. But I tell you, as you see this, like by the end of this video, you're not going to be able to tell that I made that mistake there. And I want you to see things like that. I want you to see that if you don't give up, if you don't throw it out right away, and you keep moving through, that you can make your drawings work out and you can discover new things and your drawings will look exactly how you want them to in your head. So as you can see, this video, I was just super excited and really got ahead of myself. And you're going to be able to see here how difficult, it's more difficult to color in the neon green areas now that I've colored in the solid black D, and I've got all these little skinny shapes to now color in. And the reason why it's just a little bit harder is because I don't want so much of my neon green marker to get in the black ink areas. It's not going to, it smears a little bit. As you can see, it smears a little bit. It's not a ton. I'm still happy with it, but I still want to avoid it. So I've taken my thin black marker and I'm drawing in the highlight details. I'm drawing in the bubbles and the chunks on the slime, and I'm not doing this super perfectly. It's slime, it's supposed to look really chunky and bubbly, and so that's what makes this really, really easy. This isn't water drops or blood drops for Halloween, and so it's not like a very kind of perfect watery liquid. It's chunky slime, so you can kind of like do almost whatever, and the imperfections are what make it look more realistic, and that's what makes this super fun. So I'm taking a lime green marker now. The base was neon green. This is a lime green marker, and I'm putting in all these details just to give it dimension, just to emphasize the chunkiness and the sliminess, and again, not being super perfect and not outlining it. It's just meant to be a highlight for dimension on the entire piece. And just going through here, very quickly drawing this, not really giving much thought to where I'm putting everything, because it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be really fun and easy to do these, not overthought and really perfect looking. So I'm taking my white pen at this point and I'm drawing in the details. I'm putting in that really shiny highlight that is what the part of bubble letters are, that's like so classic, that really bright shiny highlight, and I'm putting in more kind of like shine and chunky areas for the slime, again, just to give it dimension, just to kind of help bring that out and not make it look so flat. Depending on what you wanted for your drawing, as you can see, you probably wouldn't even have to put that in, just how you want it to look. And this is going to wrap up this video. I am really excited to do this series. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. This is Sketch Dirt, and I'm Marla. Bye!